Hello and good evening. Rich Roberts at Fireman Rich here for Let's Talk Football. Oh my God. I am running a little late, but right? You know what? I don't really give a flying. We're on. We're on. Hello, and how are we doing this evening? This Wednesday, December 18th, 2024. And we are here for the Let's Talk Football. And yeah, go ahead and laugh, Tina. I'm pulling my hair out. I'm almost ready to take the computer and chuck it out the window. No, I had a few minor difficulty issues, which I haven't had them in a while. So I'm just take a breather. I just okay. I'm 20 minutes late. Well, 5 minutes late. I said 7 to 7:15, so I'm 5 minutes late. But my first issue was my notes were, I thought they were saved, and I was scrambling around to at least get some portion of them back and stuff like that. But hello, Tony. Salute to you. And what's up, Mike? Michael. Okay, yep. Michael was texting. Well, I'm running this like I'm trying to get things set up, and the thing is, you just take a breath, do it one step at a time, and stuff like that, and it'll get there. And then I did a screw up on the links there, but we're here nonetheless, and glad to have you here. We got Tina, our Jersey girl, there in the chat, Tony D, and Michael Bathurst, as far as that goes, and we're going to be swinging this onto the web page instead of the tote board. But let me get the tote board ready, because that's where I had the issue as far as why did they take my WordPad away? And I thought I saved this, but there were some things there. I had all my picks were in there, and then I looked. It's like, wait a minute, I picked them, and this is week 16, and I got to pick my picks tonight. Michael, I got yours. Tina, I got yours, and I think Tony, did you send me yours? I think you did. No, you haven't sent me those, so we can get those tonight. As far as that, I got Ted's. I've already got Brian's. Brian gave me a couple extra weeks, and I've already got Prescott's. And I had him in the notes, and all of a sudden, everything I put in about Pete Prescott got dumped for some reason. I hit the save button twice. So let's see. Let's get back here as far as our tote board. Let's see where our tote board's at. Make sure I got that running. And there it is. Let's talk football. Okay. See, this isn't WordPad. It's similar to Microsoft Word, but it's an online thing and stuff like that. So you can't have WordPad anymore. I'm not sure why. Okay. Anyway. Okay. There we go. We've got that set. Let's go over last week's games. I know our good friend Michael Bathurst has gone over these as far as that goes, as far as the games. But I usually have this in the on the notes there. But we're going to go right to Fox Sports. Let's see, what am I doing here? Okay, it's not like I broadcast this morning. I don't know why I'm just like, wow, what's going on here? Anyway, the morning broadcast, outstanding. We had a good second hour there talking about the drone things down there in Jersey. So it was good to present that. We had some good exchange there with our good friend Rogue Fire there from Australia. Okay, let's see. I want to get this. And okay, here's last week games. Let's go over last week games. And what we have here on Fox Sports NFL, the scores for week 15, as far as that goes. And as you can see, last Thursday, the Rams beat the 49ers decisively. And then into Sunday, Cowboys beat the Panthers 30-14. Jets, they won against the Jaguars 32-25. I'm not giving that much clout. Okay, Aaron Rodgers played good. I'm not a favorite of Aaron Rodgers, full disclosure. I know I'm, I didn't get locked in. I think he needs to go. The Jets, they played the Jaguars. It's a win, okay, but they're not in the playoffs. After that, we have the Commanders beating the Saints by 1 point. 1 point. And then Bengals winning against the Titans. I thought the Titans would win that, but 37-27. Bengals finally winning the game. Chiefs beat the Browns 21-7. And Dolphins losing to the Texans. That was I think that was expected, I guess. Texans, they still have a shot at the playoffs. No, they're leading their division, I believe, if we go to the divisions. Of course, Ravens, they trounced the New York Giants. They're another junk New York team. Broncos won overwhelmingly. They were leading. That's good for the Buccaneers, I should say. The Buccaneers will probably win their division, beating the Chargers. I didn't expect they were going to be that good, but they were. In the battle for Philadelphia or for Pennsylvania, you had the Eagles winning over the Steelers, and Patriots lost to the Cardinals. That was in Arizona. Broncos having no problems beating the Colts. Broncos are a pretty decent team. They might, I don't know. Let's see. They're in the hunt for a wild card. Aaron rules. Okay, Michael, you say so. I have a difference of opinion, and we've done that. He's a great quarterback. Did great with the Green Bay Packers, but I'm still standing my ground that his time has come. He needs to move on as far as that goes. He's had some good games, but you look at the games that he's had, they didn't really. Are they any better than they were last year? Not really. I think they're in the same predicament. Here's the game last week that really shocked the hell out of me. This is the Buffalo Bills winning against the Detroit Lions, 48-42. What a game, folks! My hat's off to the Detroit Lions. I think they were jinxed by the new uniforms. I'm not sure. I don't know if they wore those uniforms. Did they wear those uniforms before, Tony? I've never seen them before. Of course, I say that now. Buffalo Bills will be displaying a new uniform this Sunday. I guess it's all red. I'm not sure about that. I'm not too hip on the changing the uniforms in the midseason, but we'll see. But it was a very good game as far as that goes. 48-42. Packers beating the Seahawks. Packers, they're showing their stuff. I picked the Seahawks in that game, but we had 2 Monday night games. We had the Bears losing to the Vikings and Raiders losing to the Falcons. And but the only game I cared about last week, to be honest with you, was the Buffalo Bills winning against the Detroit Lions. Detroit's beat up though. My hat's off to Detroit, though. They made a run for it, but Josh Allen, he had 2 throwing touchdowns and 2 rushing touchdowns. So he's the only quarterback in the NFL history over the last 4 games that has gotten 35 combined touchdowns, passing and rushing. Let me see if I got that graphic there. Let me see. I posted it up on X here. Oh, here it is. Here we go. Let me go ahead and bring up my X. And there it is. First player in history with 35 or more passes and rushing TDs in 4 consecutive seasons. No other quarterback has done that. So this he's got to be in first place for the MVP. But this is making him the quarterback that he is destined to be, a great quarterback in the NFL, one of the greats. Okay. And like I said, I don't think there's one great. You could argue Tom Brady, because he's got the number of championships. That's the measuring stick as far as for greatness, I guess. Quarterback is measured by how many. And but Josh Allen, fantastic. He reminds me. To me, he's like a combination of Roethlisberger and Marino from the Miami Dolphins. Okay, he's a tough quarterback. So this is a stat that just came out last week after the game there. First player in NFL history with 35 or more passing and rushing TDs in 4 consecutive games. That's unreal. No other quarterback's done that. Not even Tom Brady. Now, Tom Brady, he has more Super Bowls, but this is something that is Josh Allen's alone. And I think that's a pretty good stat there as far as that goes. He's just awesome. He's awesome as far as that goes. One of the greats as far as I'm concerned. And let's see now. We got that. So as a result of the games, our power rankings, let me see. Let me get that off of the chart here. Our power rankings for our teams now. Let me bring the stat up here. Power rankings. Where's my power rankings? I had to condense it down here. Let's see. Power rankings. Here we go. And for week 16, going into week 16, we have oh no, I don't want that. No. Let's go back. We're rushing, Rich. In the comments here, the Buffalo Bills have the best quarterback, Josh. He is one of the best quarterbacks as far as that goes. He's not the best. I don't think there is the best, other than you make an argument for Tom Brady. He's definitely a better quarterback than Aaron Rodgers this year, Michael. I think you'd have to agree with that, wouldn't you? Let's see. What do I want to get here? I want to bring up the tote board. Stand by here. Let's see. Here's our power rankings. Our power rankings as they go. This is from Pete Prescott. Pete Presco. Number 1 is Kansas City, which, okay, they're up there. Number 2, you got the Eagles. Buffalo would be number 1 if they didn't lose the week before, as far as that goes. But you got the next 2 teams, Buffalo and Detroit, 2 strong teams. I really think that's going to be the Super Bowl, folks, unless the Eagles disrupt the Detroit Lions right now. But Minnesota might have a say in that. They're number 5. Green Bay's coming up strong. Not too sure about Pittsburgh or Baltimore, but we'll see as far as the playoffs. But these are the rankings. You got Colts or the Broncos, Washington, LA, Buccaneers. I think they should be up a little bit more. They're a team that's impressing me right now. Chargers, I think. Let's see. I totally agree, Michael says. Okay, and then you got Texans. Seahawks are still in the hunt. I don't know. I think Cardinals should be ahead of them. And then picking up the rest of the league, you can see these teams right here, they're out of the playoffs for all intents and purposes as far as that goes. So let's see. And let's see. For our games coming up this week 16, I usually have a graphic, but I'm just going to just verbalize them because with the betting thing, Patrick Mahomes is hurt, so that could hamper. He's got a high ankle or an ankle injury of some sort that he's hobbling. He may or may not play. I'm not sure what the status is. We'll have to find out about that here. But starting tomorrow night, you have Denver Broncos. Let me make sure if this is the right. Yeah, Denver Broncos going into San Diego to play the Chargers. And Los Angeles Chargers are favored by 3 points. And I think I'm picking the Broncos on that one. Let's see. Houston going into Kansas City. Kansas City is a 2.5 favorite. What the question is, like Michael said, Mahomes is hurt. Is he going to play? Houston could steal one from Kansas City, and I don't know how that would would that make home field advantage passed over to the Buffalo Bills? I don't know. That's a conversation to or question to ask. Pittsburgh's going into Baltimore playing the Ravens. Ravens are favored by 6.5. New York Giants are going into Atlanta. Atlanta's favored by 9 points. Arizona playing the Carolina Panthers. Carolina Panthers are favored in this game, 4.5 points. I would figure Arizona is. It's just by the last chart there. Arizona is a lot higher in the power ranking than the Carolina Panthers right now. Detroit Lions and Chicago Bears. That should be a good one. Detroit Lions are not favored. The Chicago Bears are favored. That's a shocker right there. Tennessee Titans going into Indianapolis to play the Colts. Colts are favored by 3.5. Rams and Jets. Jets are favored by 3 points over the Rams. I don't think so. Maybe because they're playing in New York or New Jersey. Philly at Washington. That's going to be a good game. Washington is favored by 3.5, but I can see Philly taking that game. Battle of Ohio. Cincinnati is hosting the Cleveland Browns. Cincinnati's favored by 7.5. That seems right. Minnesota going into Seattle to play the Seahawks. Minnesota's favored by 3. And Patrick Mahomes is out for the next 2 weeks. Okay, there's the update right there. So that's gonna be an interesting game to watch then, Michael. Jacksonville is going to Las Vegas. Jags are favored by 1, so that could be anybody's game. San Francisco going to Miami. San Francisco's favored by 1 point. That could be anybody's game there. New England at Buffalo. I expect Buffalo to win that one. Tampa Bay is favored by 4 points over the Cowboys. And then the Monday night game, New York Saints at Green Bay. Get this. New Orleans Saints are favored by 13.5. I don't know. Someone has to check that. I don't know that. That might be a typo. I don't know. So I think the Packers are going to win that game. That's in Green Bay. So those are our games starting off for Week 16, and this Week 16, and then we only have 2 more. We only have 3 more weeks of football, so we got to enjoy it while it lasts. And Kirk Cousins is out. Oh, that makes wow. So Atlanta. What did I say Atlanta's playing? Atlanta is playing. I still say the Giants are not going to win. Could that? Oh, man. I might want to change my pick on that one. Are you sure Cousins? Well, Cousins wasn't a factor. I think Atlanta's going to win that game, even with their backup quarterback. So we'll see. Can you change my Tampa Bay? Yes, I can, Tina. Let me see. Let me get your picks here. And let's see. What do I got? What do I got for messages here? Wingnut. Okay, you gave me a thumbs up on the game. Tampa Bay. Can you change them? So, okay, I'll change that. You want instead of Tampa Bay, you don't want Tampa Bay? You're going to take the Dallas Cowboys? Tampa Bay is favored by 4. So you want Dallas Cowboys. Can you change me to Tampa Bay? You already picked Tampa Bay, Tina. Do you want Tampa Bay or Dallas? Answer me that question. You want them. Who is them? Either Dallas or Tampa Bay, because what I'm showing is you have you want Tampa Bay. Okay. All right. I see. My mistake. Sorry. Look at the screen, Rich. Oh, this is a weird evening this evening. I need that. I got 1 beer in the fridge. I think I'm going to have it after this broadcast. I'm sorry, Tina. I will change that like right now. Oh, let's see. Let me put this in the notes here. These are Tina's picks. Tina's picks. Tina. Okay, and she wants Tampa Bay instead of Dallas. That was your 15th pick. Okay, I changed it right now. Tampa Bay. Okay. I got to change, Tina. Good to go. Are you bringing me up? Yeah, in a few minutes here, Michael. I just want to get over a couple things here for the first part here. And let's see. So, what do I want to bring up? Oh, okay. Our win losses for week 15. And they go as follows. As soon as I find it on the chart here, we have for week 15. Are we ready? Here it goes. Ted was first. He and Michael came in second. They almost 15-1. Way to go, Ted, and way to go, Michael. You missed one game. Tony came in third with 12 wins, 4 losses. Myself and Brian were behind that. CBS came in with 10 wins, 6 losses. And Tina, you still were above 500 with 9 wins and 7 losses. So that was for week 15. I could not believe Ted and Michael, man. They were just eating it up on the first half of the games. And outstanding. So the overall, we did have some changes, folks. We have the overall. Tony and Michael are now tied. Michael was able to pick up 3 games. Tony dropped 3. Michael picked up 3. I stayed pretty much status quo. CBS fell 3 behind me. And Ted picked up a couple. He still fits. So all practical purpose, we're all the same, except Tony and Michael are head-to-head. Tony is in first because he's been at the top for the most of the time. So, but it's a virtual tie for first as far as that goes. And Captain Rehab, I'm just going to put MIA. That's Captain Rehab. He's MIA, folks. Let's see. MIA. Captain Rehab. He is pretty much out of it. I have not seen anything and stuff like that from him. So he gave it a good try. But that's our overall right there as far as the wins and losses. So, and let's see. I still have one more thing to bring up here. With 3 weeks left to go, where do the teams sit as far as playoffs? Well, in the AFC right now, well, I turned that off. Why did I turn that off? AFC, we have Buffalo 100%, Kansas City 100%, Houston 100%, Pittsburgh 100%. What did I say? Did I say Pittsburgh wasn't going to make it? Maybe it's because they're winning their division. Let me see. Let me check the division here. What's the division standings? Yeah, Pittsburgh. Okay, they got an X. I'm sorry, Pittsburgh. They've got a playoff berth. I'm looking at the standings there on ESPN. So that's how we line up AFC wise. So then after you got Baltimore, Denver, and Chargers, and after that it drops to 6%. So from Indiana down, those teams are not going to make it. I don't think. I really don't see any of those teams making it. There's still some of them. There's 3 games left mathematically. Over on the NFC playoffs, Philly is 100%. Detroit, Minnesota, Green Bay, or Minnesota is 100%. Then Green Bay's 99%. Washington, you can see there's a big drop down to 87%, 84% for Tampa Bay. And you still have some lingering teams here. The Rams, Seahawks, and Atlanta, they could still get in, but from Cardinals down, not going to make the playoffs. I really don't see, unless this division, LA and Seattle, they're going back and forth. along with Arizona. They're in the mix there. But Tampa Bay, if they crap out, I can see Atlanta. If Atlanta wins the next 3, and let's say Tampa Bay drops the next 3, that could be a switch right there, possibly mathematically if it happens. But I'm primarily focusing in on the ones that are in the green that are already in there. So the AFC Championship will probably be between these 2 teams right here, or NFC Championship, Detroit and Philly. Minnesota might squeak in there. Green Bay has a shot, but and for the AFC, with Mahomes, that's a big question mark with Kansas City right now. They drops him down, so it's looking good for Buffalo right now to go to the Super Bowl. Of course, they have to win in the playoffs. So I think after their win against Detroit, I think they're pretty much primed and ready to go as far as that goes. So and there we have it. That's the song and dance. So let me get the link here and send it to Michael and Tony. If I know Michael wants to come up, and Tony, if you want to come up, please do, sir. Let's see. Let's talk football 12.18.2024. There you go, Michael. It's in the hopper there. And then Tony, we had them up last week, which we had a good talk. Maybe they can come up here, and I know when they come up, they're going to okay, let's see. And we'll see if okay, I got my volume up. We're just waiting for Michael, and let me go ahead and drop this schematic here. Okay, Tino, we'll be here. We're just waiting for Michael and Tony. So we're getting down to the nitty gritty on the football, folks. We're as far as that goes, and this has been good so far. Except this has been. I think when I started doing this at the beginning of the season, it was a little shaky-jakey, and I shouldn't be this shaky-jakey here. But like I said, my notes were sort of off, and there is Tony.
I just finished eating. My apologies. What's going on?
I don't care. You can eat whatever you want. I've had one of those days, one of those times as far as starting the broadcast here and stuff. You want to be on time, and it's just like, oh, freaking shit just happened. So
listen, shit happens. We're here.
Yeah. So what's your takeaway on week 15? What's the biggest takeaway?
Buffalo beating Detroit the way they did surprised me. I expected a game, but didn't expect that.
Right.
Didn't expect it at all. I didn't see a lot of Mad Mike caught me. Now I really got to focus. And I did send my picks just for the record. My picks are on there.
Oh, are they in? Okay, let me see. Go ahead.
Mike's in the background.
Yeah. Okay, I got your. Yep, I did get your picks. That's right. Yeah, I did get your picks. And Michael's getting set up, coming up, and stuff. Yeah, that was a good game. It was. They compared to the game they played the week before, where they messed up a punt, and such. That game really was one for the. It's probably one of the best games this year that I've watched. And I have to give Detroit is banged up. Oh, what happened, Mike? There you are.
I'm good.
Yeah, you're good. You're looking good.
Tony, how's it feel to be tied?
Oh, jeez. The first thing he says,
hey,
he comes up.
Oh,
my God. Brother? Oh, that means a lot to him, though.
No,
I was surprised.
Oh, it always did. I was like, shit, I'm 3 behind.
Now, that's the one thing in my notes. Like I said, before coming up, I guess I got really buzzed, bunkered out here because I'm saying, what happened to my notes? That part of the notes did not get disrupted, and that I'm glad that didn't, because that's about it's just counting the beans as a matter of speaking. But that was really interesting. Wait a minute. Tony dropped 3 games, and Michael he just kicked ass here, and he picked up 3 games.
No, so did Ted.
Yeah, Ted did. Yeah, Ted is.
I've never done 15-1. That's 15-1. Crazy. So it sounds like Ted and I were corresponding or something.
No, let me get the what games that you didn't get.
There's only one game I didn't get. So
let's see. I'm just saying what game you did compared to. I got to bring up the other.
I felt like absolute dog poo today. I was not feeling good. Has anybody had fever or anything like that recently?
There's supposedly there's the whooping cough going around down here in New York.
Yeah, there's no whooping, but it's whooped my ass. That's for sure.
Well, the temperature change and stuff like that. So let's see. That was week 15.
It's the Christmas parties. That's what got me.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
Three Christmas parties in a row. We'll do it.
Right.
That's what happens.
Okay, let me see.
Tony, what you eating there, buddy? Macaroni and cheese?
French onion chicken with broccoli and mashed potatoes.
So, Michael, what was your biggest takeaway for week 15?
Oh man, I couldn't believe how well Aaron played. I thought he was washed. He looked really good.
Right.
I'm not saying they're coming back. We lost Tony.
Oh, he's still here.
I don't see him though.
I'm trying to finish my food.
Yeah, he just dropped down. He's still he's still audio. He's just audio.
Yeah, so it's sad that it took this long for things to mesh.
Right.
Because they're starting to look like we thought they would be. I can't believe how bad the Bears have been this year. I'm a little bit shocked on that. I thought they were going to do great.
Right.
It started off good, Mike.
Yeah, Michael Penix, I think is his name.
Yes, sir.
Tony D has been advising him for a few weeks and said, "Look, it's time. We need you."
Just to let you know, the last week you dropped the first game. You picked San Francisco instead of the Rams, and then Ted he picked the Chargers over Tampa Bay.
Yeah,
that was the difference.
Yeah,
and Tony, you ended up losing. You lost.
He still did well. He did.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he lost. He lost to Miami. You picked Miami over Houston.
He did. He did better than the advisors.
He picked Detroit and Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
I'm taking a big risk this week as well with a couple of the picks that I sent you.
Right.
It's time to go risky. It's the end of the season.
Yeah.
Some of the favorites are probably going to start losing, if you will, by sitting their primary players getting ready for the postseason. So it is time to take a risk. And last week was kind of We'll see how it goes. But this week, for me, my vision, my game is going to be Atlanta game. I want to see how Penix is going to do. Yeah, I've got to see that. I was excited about him being drafted by the Falcons. I think he is their future. I read an article earlier this week. He is supposed to be their future. Kirk Cousins is for right now. He'll be there.
Hurt. Kirk Cousins is hurt. You can tell because he's not like the same reason with Aaron there for a while. The lower body, like if you don't have full throttle from your legs, and it's hard as you get older. We got to remember too. Aaron's like almost 40, isn't he?
Right.
Kirk Cousins 36.
No, but see, it's in the same ballpark.
Yeah, I agree. So,
and you and I haven't had 370-pound men smashing on us for the last 20 years.
Ever.
I'm sorry, yeah. Maybe Tony 370 and a couple women, but we won't go there.
250.
There you go.
So who are they playing? Atlanta's playing. Oh, the Giants. You think the Giants can? Atlanta? I don't see the Giants winning that game.
What's up, Tina? How you doing? Giants defense might jump in that game. Their defense will do something. I think the offense will carry them.
Right.
I think they'll carry Penix. He thinks he's ready.
Right.
Team rolls with him, he'll be good. Offensive line got to protect him. and that's going to be it. I need to see how he's going to do. Tennessee and Indianapolis confuses me. I just took Indy. I haven't heard anything optimistic about the Titans. Nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And with 3 games left, it's sort of a mix. You're taking a shot at.
Was it Tennessee and Indy or Jacksonville and Indianapolis? I forgot.
It's
there's been huge fights amongst
Titans and Colts
advisors over who is MVP now.
Right now, Josh Allen's first.
Right, but there are those who still say Lamar's better.
Not with
they're statistically really close. They are very close.
I don't hear the last 2 weeks. I don't hear anybody talking about Lamar though.
Oh God, how could
you? The radar off of him. They're taking the radar off of him.
Yeah, there we go.
They're doing.
Now, I still think he is in the running for winning. I want Josh to win. Yes. I'm not saying I don't want Josh to win, but I know how these things work. They're popularity contests.
Absolutely, and also they wanted to take some of the attention off of Lamar. He's been getting it for seasons.
Did you
not here, or he'll
did
get
you hear about Derrick Henry being suspended?
No.
You know what for?
What?
Enhancement drugs. Performance.
Oh, really?
Ooh. Yeah. I saw it a couple of times, but I haven't seen it since. So is it real? Maybe if you guys could just look it up.
How about you look it up, because you normally keep this.
No, I saw it. I'm just want to see.
What's the player?
Derrick Henry.
Oh, Henry, really?
Yeah. So you know how they tested our buddy, right?
I got nothing. I'm scrolling now. I don't see anything.
Good. Okay. Maybe it was bullshit. Good.
Thank you.
Maybe it was bullshit. Sometimes there's awful.
I'm gonna need you to stop playing with me on that, okay?
I'm not seeing anything in the news with Derrick Henry.
Is he one of your players?
Derrick Henry, Philadelphia police arrest suspect accused of. Oh Lord.
That would be in the NFL news, wouldn't it?
I see it on YouTube. Derrick Henry suspended for using PEDs. I don't know if it's accurate. Now, mind you, this would have been headlines. I don't see it on headlines anywhere.
That's the thing. I don't even see it on NFL, CBS. There's nothing there. That would be.
I don't think they can post anything on the NFL until it's gone to court.
Oh, okay.
Well, they gotta have the facts. The NFL will do their own thing, and they're not going to put any false news about anybody. I do get them.
Yeah, they won't. Like Saquon, as soon as he did that backflip thing, they tested him. They tested him that night.
Oh, really?
Hilarious.
Yeah, because they were like, "Come on, this is performance drugs. There's no human can do that."
Oh, you can do it. You can do it. Get the butt on the field and get crunk. You'll be able to do it.
The only way I could do it is if someone put their helmet up my ass and lifted me up. That'd be about the only way I get that high.
You had to make it weird.
It is weird.
You had to make it weird.
It is weird.
I have not seen anything at all on my search.
Well, that's good. That makes me feel good.
There was a TikTok on it, but that's the only article. There's normally more than one article for it.
Yeah, but that's something if you're just putting.
It's not real. That's it.
It can't be. Let me check.
Now, mind you, I do see where he saw something, but there aren't other sources. Derrick Henry was one of the top running backs in the NFL. It would have been all over the news.
Oh, he's definitely. Yeah. Let's see. I'm searching Twitter or X right now.
Yes, I agree. I agree with Tony. If there was more merit to it, it would be out.
Now, let me throw this in here, too.
Now, Patrick Mahomes for sure is out for 2 weeks.
Yes, he is out for 2 weeks.
For sure. Maybe more. He's
out until the postseason if they make the postseason, which doesn't look good. Baltimore has to play the Steelers this weekend. That's not going to be good for the Ravens, in my opinion.
Explain
the Steelers will be very comfortable in their position and in their play. Okay. And Baltimore has some catching up to do just to maintain any playoff relevancy because they got more losses than most of the teams that's in the playoffs.
Right.
Have you seen how beaten up, though, the Bills and Detroit are?
Detroit's beaten up. You have talked about them more than once, and I think that contributed to their loss.
Well, the Bills gave up 40 points, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they scored. They gave up 42 points, but they scored 44. They were ahead of it. They went bang for bang. Okay, so that I don't think any other team they faltered against San Francisco.
If it was against Pittsburgh, there's no way they would have got 42 points.
Who?
Oh, come on.
Buffalo?
Michael. There you
No,
go.
no.
Buffalo. Is this Buffalo? What did you see the stat that I put up there as far as Josh Allen?
Yeah, 30 points. Yeah, I agree with 30. He's had 8 games of over 30. Not anybody's done that since the Broncos. I get that. 30's high, but 42 is insane.
Right.
42 is insane. You're making messes. Like and he still didn't have an interception last couple of weeks.
Right.
Which is phenomenal. There's a lot of interceptions this year. Oh my God.
Because everybody's throwing the ball. You gotta let the runners run. But the runners may be hurt too. The runners may be hurt too. A lot of tight ends aren't getting the numbers they used to get either.
Michael, this stat right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's the first person.
He's the only person first and only person in NFL history with
with the rushing. Yeah, that's true.
Both rushing true. And that's why I think he's a combination of like I said, Roethlisberger and Marino.
Yeah,
Roethlisberger, I got you.
And Marino. There's traits in from both those quarterbacks. And now the thing of it is, and we said it before, he can't. There's other people that have to perform on that team. Josh Allen can't. I
think he has.
Well, no, but that isn't fair. I think the offense has been delightfully wonderful.
And you're right, because you said this before. I know where you're going with the defense. The defense was lacking in that game because they gave up 42 points.
Yeah, and I'm not trying to be mean, but here's the thing. They've got mostly third grade players who are playing insanely well together.
Right.
Third grade.
Most of these players are no names. They're no names. If you
third string is what you mean.
Well, to me, that's third grade.
Did you ever watch Moneyball?
Canadians.
Did you ever watch the movie Moneyball, Michael?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So maybe it's something like that. That's there were a bunch of no names, but they went 60 games in a row. The A's and
the Steelers used to be like that.
Well, that's true. Yeah, there's people that
right. They used to beat the crap out of you, and those were the days though you could absolutely demo
right
quarterback.
Can't do that anymore.
No, you can't do that, and you can't do it to receivers either because they're expensive.
Well, they had a couple of helmet-to-helmet hits. I'm glad you said that because I'm trying to remember some of these games. There was a helmet-to-helmet hit I found very controversial that didn't get called.
Which one was that?
I forgot what game it was, but went for the tackle. Quarterback was already falling. He hit him, and then the helmet went to the helmet too. That's normally a helmet-to-helmet hit, and it didn't get called. Real big stink about that over the weekend.
Okay. Well, it seems like a couple of them called it. I don't say there were taps, but there were some good hits and stuff.
No, there were hits. No, it should have been a clean hit, but it wound up being helmet to helmet. And I will give him that. He wasn't aiming for his helmet. I got to give him that call.
Right. Is there any way we can see Tony's face? I can only see his nostrils. No, I'm being real.
Probably change the camera down.
Oh, there it is. Okay, I thought everybody was seeing his nostrils. As good as they are, and with us, you could drive cars right up to them.
Where are the tomatoes, Tina? Where are the tomatoes?
Get a virtual tomato you could throw it. That'd be something to incorporate.
Can I read something weird here, though?
Yeah, go ahead.
I got from our dear friend here, Grok.
Mike works for Grok, ladies and gentlemen. He loves Twitter X.
That's our their fourth guy off to the side.
He's our researcher. He's our researcher. Yeah. So it says Jared Goff is expected to have advantages with the matchup against the Bears, potentially leading to high passing yardage and touchdowns. Well, here's the thing. I thought Jared Goff looked phenomenal in that Buffalo game.
Yeah. He was good in the game, but they still lost with all those touchdowns. He had all those yards. I think he was the first one to ever do that, which they said. And I almost wanted to challenge.
He did a couple that onside kick. That was
and the coach took the blame for that.
Yeah.
I don't know why he did that.
Yeah.
You know why?
Save the team. Save the team.
Trying to win the game.
He has no faith right now in his defense because someone
You
said
said
the
that
other
before,
day.
Michael. You said that
Someone
before.
said the other day. There's so many new players he doesn't know all their names.
Yeah, I heard they picking up people off the street. It was you saying it, I think.
Is that how hurt Detroit is?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
they are.
wow. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So the other thing is they're expecting Kyler Murray to do very well against the Panthers.
Yes.
That's the other prediction. And Baker Mayfield has been highlighted for his performance against favorable defenses, suggesting a strong week against the Cowboys. Did you see how well Mike Evans did? 159 yards.
Yeah.
He might do the 1,000.
Again, he's going to.
But he
Well, there's
missed
3
so
games
many.
left, so you know
He's been a 1,000-yard receiver for the past decade.
Yeah.
I think he needs 260 now.
Mhm.
That's all he needs.
Give him that
260.
game. You probably run.
So the one game I want to talk, I was going over what's this? Unless this, I don't know if this is wrong. New Orleans Saints is favored to win against the Green Bay Packers by 13.5 points.
I don't see that.
No, it's Green Bay.
That's off
reversed.
of CBS on Pete Presco's, and he's picking the Packers 31-19. Unless that's a typo. Let me check that.
It is a typo for sure.
Sounds like a typo. Even if it's in New Orleans. New Orleans is not going to beat Green Bay by 13.5.
No, that's okay. Yeah.
I don't see that.
I'm just surprised at that as far as
is there any way you're misreading it?
No, that's the way. Let me bring up the article.
You said CBS Sports?
Yeah, CBS Sports. I got it right here. I got the link. I got the link in the notes here. Let me get to. Let's see. Where is that? Our boy Pete there and stuff. So let's see. What do we got here? Where's this thing? Right here. Here we go. Stand by.
This ain't the military, Rich. We don't stand by.
Yeah, I know. This habit. No, that's not what I want. I don't want that. What the hell? Let's see.
Pete Briscoe. Spell his last name.
Prisco. Senior sports writer for CBS. His picks. Here we go. Here's the web page. Bringing it up for week 16.
I got Tia here with me.
Okay. And there's Denver, and it'll be the last game here. Let's all the way down to the bottom. Right there. Oh, they got plus 13.
So they're giving 13.5 points to the Packers.
Oh, okay. What the hell? How did I get? Oh, that's a plus. Not okay. Okay.
That's
fault.
what I was saying.
Oh, wait. Plus. Okay, I got it backwards.
Yeah, the negative would be they're giving New Orleans 13 points,
and they're in Green Bay.
So Green Bay's going to.
It's in it. It's Green Bay's got 13 for sure, 1,000%.
Yeah, they're giving them. There's a spread is 13. You just say the spread is 13.
Even with the injury, if Jordan Love goes down,
right.
Levis, what's the man's name? The backup quarterback, he'll be all right.
Okay.
But Green Bay's good. Green Bay's got a decent second QB, the same way Dallas does, and I say it like that on purpose. Dak Prescott's a decent quarterback. There's a couple of games this season where he came back, showed his worth, and Cooper Rush is a decent backup for that team. The team knows how to play with him. So Dallas's record may be abysmal, but I think Green Bay is sitting about as comfortable as Dallas is with their offense, if you want.
Right. But Green Bay going into the playoffs now, if we look at the playoff situation.
I'm not talking against them. I mean it. I am not talking against them. No.
They're 99%. They're you got Philly, Detroit, Minnesota at 100%.
Yep.
As far as the chances at this particular time, okay?
Green Bay is right down there.
So Green Bay, they've moved up, and then
don't see anybody else in the NFC topping them besides the 3 listed above them. Maybe the Rams.
The Rams, they're down below Tampa Bay at 84%, and then it's 54%.
So I get the Rams, the Seahawks, and the Bucks as well as the Falcons, the other NFC teams to worry about as of right now.
Falcons got to run the table in these last 3 games to even be considered because they're at 27.9% right now. So
yeah, right now with a quarterback issue, I understand that. Yes.
What's Michael got here? I think that the winning of the game, that the winner of the game,
yeah, one of those two. I agree.
Instead of it being the Dallas Cowboys, the America's team, it should be either the Buffalo Bills or the Detroit Lions.
This season, because they made New Orleans Saints America's team that 1 year too. Right now, it would probably be Buffalo over Detroit. Buffalo's been 5 times and lost.
So who decides that?
The people, the fans.
I thought it was all a promotion TV thing and stuff like that. They paid for it, as far as that goes.
If Buffalo wins, that'll be a celebration. That will be a huge celebration in the NFL.
Yeah.
There will be. Now, if Detroit wins, there'll be another huge celebration. Neither team has ever won a Super Bowl. But Buffalo's been.
Oh, so yeah. They've been.
That would be a great Super Bowl, if you will. Buffalo and Detroit would be a great Super Bowl. But right. Detroit's got a lot of injuries.
Now, right now, Michael, we're seeing because if I could, I'd put us up off to the side so we could see that graphic.
You want me to read it to you?
There you go. Drop the camera. You can still.
Oh yeah. Let me drop my camera here. Michael's got the presentation. There you go, Michael. It's all yours.
All right. So we've got a bad taste in our mouth. We got kicked around the other day. We lost a few guys, and you know what? It's exactly what we needed. So we're going to bounce back. We're going to respond.
Yeah, in case they got too comfortable, they got to get back into the game. Get back into their ethic.
He also said some other stuff that was really funny. He talked about, that they were living the sweet life. They were eating, steak every night. And he says now we're eating stale bread with mold on it.
That's nasty now.
But the amount of points that both teams got, one is elated that because this was obviously a very important game for Buffalo.
Yeah.
Even with their loss, and that what Michael just read there, this could be the motivating factor for them to win a Super Bowl.
Yes.
But the thing is, it depends on you. Like you said, I'm really surprised. I didn't hear that before. There's players coming on the team that the coach doesn't even know what their names are.
No.
So it's like they're pretty. That's
a revolving door. They were making jokes that they were taking people off the street.
Wow.
And he's worried he won't have 13 competent players to play.
He will have players. You pull off the daggone third stringers. You pull out the practice squad. You pull off the daggone minor league team. If you got one, go get them. Because everybody who's a part of the Detroit Lions want to be a piece of this.
Right.
Go get them.
Right.
Go get them.
So that's something there. That is something. So that's where we stand as far as week 16. We only got 3 more weeks, and now as far as the folks that are watching, both Tony or Michael and me are on Tony D's broadcast on Sundays, Belt Kings Fantasy Football.
Appreciate that.
And we have a good time there. And like I said, this is the second week you guys have come up. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Especially with the shaky start and stuff like that. But as far as we're almost done with football.
Don't say that.
As far as fantasy football, there's 2 weeks left for most leagues.
Yeah, 2 weeks and
Fantasy
stuff like that.
Now,
are you going to be broadcasting through the playoffs here, Tony? As far as okay, let's get that. As far as just to talk about football, to come up and talk about it because it'll be interesting. I guess when we get into the playoffs, and I think you both would agree, it's even a bigger dynamics as far as that goes.
That's it, Mike.
There you go.
That's it, Mike. That's it. That's it, Mike. That's it.
There you go, folks. Belt Kings Fantasy Football.
I like that one.
It's good, eh?
I like that one. You had a couple of them, but I like that one. Save that.
Yeah. Oh, I saved them all, but
I can't bring them up. I don't know why, but save them, please.
This is another wonderful show.
Yeah, you're broadcasting. That's this morning, isn't it, Michael? The graphic from this morning?
The other day, yeah. I didn't make it this morning. I was too ill. But I.
Oh, okay. Okay, you didn't come up. Okay. So that was
yesterday.
The other day. Okay, yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay, so
you're right, though. Good memory. Thank you for watching my stuff. I appreciate it.
try to check you out when I can. I'll be at work when you come on though.
But that's the one right there.
I like this one too.
This one, it ain't fitting right. It's not fitting right.
No.
And I appreciate the efforts. I gotta tell you the ones that I like.
Well, you got to thank Grok, not me. It's Grok doing this.
Well, if he didn't think of it, he wouldn't have came up with it.
Yeah.
That one's got the logo, even though I like it.
Yeah. I love it. If these are our spokesmodels for me. Here we go.
Word. Okay.
There's the ultimate right there.
Yeah, there's the ultimate team.
That one's going to have to.
God, that's an expansion team into the NFL.
I would roll with it. I just want to change that color so bad, but I would roll with that.
Now, speaking of that, with that graphic coming up, Michael, Detroit Lions. Now that uniform that they displayed and played in this past
Did you hear my dog cry?
Huh?
My dog is crying. She's going.
Oh. But the uniform and I remember, I think Brian said that they were going to have a kick-ass uniform, and I thought they were pretty good. But did they jinx them? You think?
Who? Which team?
The Detroit Lions. Their uniform.
No.
No,
I would say no. I like those uniforms
because I saw some pictures. I didn't read the articles, but the Bills are going to be decked out in red and white this Sunday.
Ooh, that's cool.
Yeah,
that's cool. Listen, guys, I'm gonna go. She's crying.
Okay, yeah, we're coming up to an hour on the broadcast.
I'm gonna talk as much as I want to until my dog gets mad at me. Bye, damn it. Bye.
Yeah, my dog has me whipped for sure.
Yeah.
Right,
okay, so how do I get out of here without wrecking it? Leave stream.
You just exit out.
Yeah.
You move, Michael.
Believe me, I've got the phone on and I'm on here, so you're not gonna drop it. It's
okay.
Restream does that, doesn't it?
No.
It can do that.
Restream, we drop them down. I normally just take people out when they go, or they just leave. It's all good out there.
She definitely has to go.
Oh, okay. You got to take her for a walk. Yeah.
We'll take care of it. Rich, just drop them down.
Oh, okay. Let's go.
Bye, guys.
All right. Oh, he got him. He got him. Okay. Yeah, we'll just wrap up here and stuff like that. So I was able to get the broadcast. It started out sort of wonky and stuff like that. But I appreciate you coming up, Michael, and also you, Tony. And I think it's better. I tell you, I'm really elated at that game, Buffalo. That was a good game. But then again, now is the time to finish up these last 3 weeks, and then the playoffs start. So it's like a new season.
It's going to be that time. Yes, we're wrapping it up.
There could be some surprises with some of the teams here too, as far as.
Absolutely.
But I'm surprised that Mahomes there. Michael said he's out for 2 weeks, so that's a serious injury right there. So
they did say that Sunday night. I think it was Sunday night or Monday morning. They were saying that, so I'm glad you brought that up.
They want to make sure he's ready for the playoffs and stuff like that. So
yes,
and stuff. So, all right, this is Rich Roberts. I have Tony D here, who, like I said, he is the host of Belt Kings Fantasy Football. There's his card right there. On X, Tony Tone 163. That's what it says. It says, and Tony Tone 163, and you can check him out there on X. I'm on X at Fireman Rich and stuff like that, where I will be posting a link to his broadcast. And Tina, thank you for being here. She's laughing. You're probably saying, "What a bunch of screwballs!" Right? No, I'm the biggest screwball because. I've never had a problem. Well, I've had some problems in past starting, but I think it was just again my notes.
Thank you, Tina. Honestly, thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Tina. We appreciate you being up. Taking part and watching the show.
Absolutely.
And for the folks that are watching on the replay, thank you very much. We're on X Live, Rumble, Locals, YouTube, Twitch, and what do we got over on local? Let me see if I got anybody over on.
Yeah, one on Locals.
One on Locals, yeah, but the X Live there as far as that goes. Because usually, we got 3 people. Okay, yeah. See, I have to actually physically go over there.
Yes, you do. And I know Facebook didn't come up at all. I saw the link went over there. Twitter was acting up, but you got to wait till it comes across the top.
Well, when I was starting the broadcast, YouTube, it was still spinning, and then when I checked, and it was trying to fire up, and I think it was because I I was funneling around with this, and I was already to hit the start button, and it just lagging. Facebook, I don't know. I'll try it again next week. As far I can't
Rumble not working with it. Just leave it
okay.
alone.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop down too. I got to dip. Rich, I appreciate.
All right,
you.
I appreciate Tony
Thank
coming
you,
up.
definitely.
Thank you very much. Greatly
Absolutely.
appreciate it. We had Tony D coming in from Georgia, Warner Robins, Georgia there. And as far as that goes, and Tina, say good night to you. Thank you for being here. And we don't want that one. We want the belt, not Let's Talk Football. We'll end with that there. And I want to say thank you both to Michael and Tony greatly for coming up here on this shaky broadcast on this Wednesday. But we're starting week 16, and every game counts as far as that goes. And more than half of the teams on both AFC and NFC, they're just not going to make it now. They're going to still play. They still play, and we're still going to have some good football for at least the next 3 weeks until we get to the playoffs, and then it's a whole different ball game. So we'll keep tabs on that. And again, I want to say thank you for all that are watching this, that watch the live broadcast, and all those that are watching on the rebroadcast, replay. And again, a full heart thank you to Tony D and Michael Bathurst for coming up. Sort of give some continuity to the broadcast. All right, folks. Rich Roberts at Fireman Rich, wishing you all well, and have a good one. I'll be broadcasting Wednesday or this Friday for the Friday morning coffee. And let's see, tomorrow's Thursday. I got the audio, the Fireman Rich audio podcast on Spotify for creators. So I'll be posting the link to that up on my Twitter feed at Fireman Rich again. So enough of that. You all have a great evening. Live life. Have fun. Ciao for now. As always, peace. And we're out of here.